Hi Ruffles, welcome on in. How you doing? Are you ready to get artsy and fartsy? There we go. Put myself on some music. Just got secret is you're always fartsy. I ate one too many cans of beans last night then. Oh. Guess what? Surprise, mofo! It's a traditional screen! And I got a donut cat. And it's extra fluffy. Fluffy, 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 fluff. Hi, Tricky. Welcome on in. Oh, let's go with the purple pencil. Zoop. And I even found the note I made the other stream night about what kind of cat mellows you guys wanted to see me draw and turn into stickers. Hands revealed. They're little fat and stubby. Smack. There we go. But yeah, little bit of a quieter stream, nice chill stream. I have just had a mini rage, was why has had to put up with me in a foul mood. But on the upside, my lips no longer numb. I just had 2 fillings. I should make my little guy. Oh, I adjusted that wrong. Oh, there we go. I wanted to adjust my little PNG tuber who I've looked like a dumbass. No, let me change the small one out and put the bigger one in. Hi! Since I started touching you, Tricky. What, don't you like the phalanges? Feel the phalanges, they're coming for you. Also, I hope you guys enjoy this candle you can't smell, because I accidentally bought a stupidly expensive one. So let's literally burn money. Aesthetics. Have fire. I don't usually buy candles this expensive. I usually go for like the £2 ones. So this is literally 10 times more expensive. That burned good. It's supposed to be sun-drenched linen. And a little introduction to something I haven't named yet, which is the Art Cat. Art Cat has art supplies. Enjoy Art Cat. Go. Boop. Art Cat. Shall we get into some doodle bobs? Now, do you guys want me to start off? It is cool. It's from IKEA. I saw it. As I saw it, I'm like, that's so cute. And he's like, do you want it? I'm like, I don't need more stuff. So he grabbed it and he threw it into the basket. He was like, it fell in. It's coming with us now. Hi, Dee. How you doing? We're gonna do some doodles. Do you guys want to see me drawing the sticky note stuff first? Or should we just... Oh, thank you. I did them on Monday. There was an entire fiasco behind the nails. I'm not gonna lie. I am still angry. I have to write a terrible review after this. I'm alright. I just had 2 teeth fillings, so my mouth might be a bit but yes, a little close up on the nails in case you guys wanted to see them a bit more. We're calling them honey nails. Yes. But yeah, with the whole thing that went on with the original nail salon that did my nails, they only lasted 2.5 days before they fell off. And then they called me a scammer. Last night I was on Scamline, but it was nearly 50 quid for some nails that weren't shaped properly and fell off within 2.5 days. That's bad. The fact that I did these on my own. This is border gel with a tip extension, and I've done them incorrectly, and they have lasted almost a full week longer. And if you look, the nails are still strong. They've lasted a full week longer than the actual salon ones. I have used, let me grab it, because it should be on my desk, there it is, the wrong prep. This sticks gel to acrylics, not natural nails. I used the wrong shit. And it worked better than what they did. It's so dumb. But how you been, Dee? Alright. I'm not going to draw on this page because this is directly attached to the kitty cat. And look at this, such a fluffy. So I got this book for me too. He's so cute. I'm starting this page. It's a bit awkward for me because I don't usually sit in this position to draw. Thank you. I'm thinking in the future that we could potentially do some nail streams where when I redo my nails, we just get together for a little kiki, do the nails, have some fun. There we go. Little cat mellow to start us off with. Enjoy your lip ruffles. I appreciate you for popping in. That doesn't look too bad. Usually I'm like directly over my book, like hunched over like some kind of gremlin. So I'm drawing in a different perspective. Let's start off with a toasted marshmallow. It'll go off the page a bit. That's fine. If we like the design, we can draw it later. Here we go. Make it a goopy for the toasted marshmallow. Hi, Dragon Queen. How you doing? Oh, you managed to find a kobold plushie. So cute. Right, this one's gonna be toasty. I'm alright. Just had 2 fillings, so my mouth might be a bit here, blah 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 while we stream. Here we go. Here we go. I know, right? Thankfully, I'm an NHS patient, so they're not breaking the bank. I have to have a total of 4 done. I've had 2 done today, And we have another 2 done on Wednesday. But because I already paid today, I don't have to pay on Wednesday. Which is useful. Yeah, I accidentally did this guy way too close to the edge. I've drawn on the other page. Oh well. Are you guys gonna draw along or just here for vibes? And if you guys want me to like draw anything specific, let me know. We can draw it. Let's go with a cat mellow with flowers. I like how easy the cat mellow is to draw. It's just simple shapes. Ooh, a little bit of flicker in the lights, but that's because my PC is not strong enough to run the lights. And the electricity squeals whenever I plug it into the mains. And I'd rather not start an electrical fire. Because that would be even more expensive than this one, which I should be more into frame. That way we get more aesthetics. There we go. How do we want to do these flowers? Let's start with a rose there, maybe a rose down there. Ooh, that's so cute! You got your glow sticks. You're gonna rave. Yeah, I don't have any like stream appropriate music. That's why it's really, really quiet. I have got music playing in my ears, but I don't want to be like copyright struck. But yes, flower there, another smaller one there, with a leaf. And a leaf there. Let's do some little tiny flower suggestions. I discovered that if you have an overlay that displays what you're playing and make it big enough, you won't need to get copyrights. Oh. I think you still have to look for music that is stream appropriate or stuff that they don't mind people playing. The thing is, the rules are always different depending on what country you're in. I feel like places that aren't Britain tends to be a lot laxer. Britain, we're pretty strict. I know in places like Japan, they can also be pretty strict with it. Yeah, different countries, different laws. So in America, free like copyright system is actually more relaxed. Here in the UK, you need to have like a license to the music. So that's why you need like royalty free, copyright free, license free music if you want to stream with it. And even then, if you do manage to buy a license for stuff that's actually like nice for people to listen to, you have to worry if it's a video only license, if it's a stream allowed license, and then you have to watch out for like some artists just don't want other people using their music in their content. So yeah, I'm playing it safe, because knowing my luck, I'm going to get fucked over. And I am not a professional at drawing flowers. This is just the best I can do. Make a little flower crown. Put some dotties in here. That's kind of cute. But yeah. What the? Last one is cat little small. Sleepy, sleepy, sleep. That'll be roughly where his ears are. Here we go. Nice, squishy, squishy. Sleepy, sleepy. Alright, layer of chocolate here. Nice little drippy, drippy drips. And on top of that, you guys have graham crackers. Let's extend the graham cracker slightly. It's gonna be cute and adorable. It's a little cat mellow. Yeah, let's give it a bigger bed of chocolate underneath. Just so it has something to lay on while it sleepy sleeps. It's a little chocolate baby. Now, I wonder how the Poskas would work with this. Let's see, shall we? Oh, come here, Arts Kitty. Grrr. Oh, come here. Okay. Sorry. Okay. You'll be good. You'll be good. You'll be good. Now, let's just get most of my Poskas out. I feel like we need to use a few different things here to get the colours we want. There we go. And let's grab that one. That looks like a good one. Hot. Does everyone have a good Sunday? Oh, I think I put his head on backwards. Whoops. Oh, come back. Let's not put your head on backwards. You go with that with it. Alright. So I think Catmo would probably be mainly this colour. Let's go in with this first. I haven't even activated this one. Come on. Wakey, wakey, Mr. Puska. We got work to do. Yum, 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 yum. Oh, I see color. It's coming. There it is. Oops. That's not where I want that one. No, we'll ignore that. Here we go. We're just doodling in. I feel like his ears are way too dark. well. Might have to go back in to do its face and some of the detailing, but I think this will work out. That's Buddy's little eyes. Not eyes, ears. There is a small difference. Make sure it's shake. Look what you give me. Okay. Activate, Mr. Poshka. I would like to do the doubles. Come on. I see you. There's some color. Da. Fish. Okay. Nice. That is the color we want for our cat Mellow. No, let's get a bit more ink in there. Well, not ink, it's acrylic. Yeah. Nice doubles. Ooh, doodles, da. We got a cat Mellow. Should adjust my mic. That way it's actually in front of me and not off to the side where you can't hear me. There we go. What the? So what you guys doing with your Sundays, eh? Go. Feel like this paper's pilling a bit, so I might have to be a bit more careful with what supplies I put on. Do I have... not near me. I don't know where my other pencil case is. I should have probably gotten my alcohol markers out earlier. Hi Marie, how you doing? Oh, you're good with the Guardian's crabs, huh? Yeah, this paper does not like how I'm putting on this Posca. There we go. There we go. Doubles. Decoloring and old, throwing away old stuff. Nice. Little bit of spring cleaning. I'm alright. Had 2 fillings, so I'm a bit groggy. And I also had a little bit of a rage before stream, so I'm a bit grr. But Pawswise putting up with me, so I'm glad for that. There we go. Little bit of the cat Mellow. I'll pretty much be able to dust off those pulling bits after. For now, I've got little fingies that are covered in purple. But let's line it. I know I've activated my silver already, because I've used it before. Oh, thank you. I did them myself. We're calling them honey nails. It's just builder's gel with a gel extension tip, because you can probably see there. That's what my actual nail is. That's all extension. Yeah, and then we put some jelly on it. Farting somewhere out here. Yes, we are, Arma. Are you gonna fart with us? Yeah, let's go also inside with the line art. There's one of them. Marshmallow Ham, why are you bonking me now, mate? What'd I do? What? Why? Boy. Boy. Let us go in with a white. Do I have that activated? Looks like I do. Yes. Yes, I do. Looks like I have something on the tip of it. I need to clean that off. My white's not looking so white. I don't like that. There we go. Nice back to white. Alright. That there. What colours do we want? Probably a bit of these going on. You know, probably black as well. I think I've got that active. Yeah. Okay. Let's go on. No. Let's make it mostly pastel. Oh, that was active. Quick! Activate the twat! Oh, da 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 da. Simple man, you see marshmallow, you see bonk. Oh no. Why for you bonk us? We're doing the things we were talking about on like last Monday. That colour looks so much like my nails on stream, but in real life, it's a bit more orange, like peachy. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I need to figure out for these streams, actually getting you guys some, like, ambient music. Because I understand me just blurting into nothingness and only my voice is a bit grating. But we'll figure it out. There we go. Little calico kitty cat who has been burnt. Yeah, let's do a little banner there. Maybe it even goes over here like that. I understand this paper is pilling a lot, so I'm trying not to put too many layers onto it. Otherwise, it's gonna get naffed up. Hi, Natter. How you doing? We'll have to draw a Natter mellow sometime. But how's your day going? I'm glad you popped in. We're just making mallows. Get order. Doodle doodle doodle. Doodle doodle doodle. Fine, just enjoying some of your prescription whilst watching, listening to me. Oh, thanks. Hopefully your prescription's doing you good. Here we go. Whee! Doodle doodle doodle. Calico kitty cat who's burnt. He goes smush smush. He's hurt. Oh, da, 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 da. Hopefully we can flip the page after this. This is perfect stream to watch right now. Awesome. Yeah. Doodle like that. You know, I just hold it like this while I go kabush. Yep, yep. let's add a little bit of white. And let's not put black across the page by leaning on it like a dummy. What do you guys want to see after I finish the Cat Mellow page? I'm not that good at backgrounds or technical drawings. I'm not the best at drawing guys, but I can draw females pretty good. Or we can just design more Cat Mellows. Like, super easy. Draw myself? I will draw my current avatar. Because I'm not about to put myself on stream like that. Nope, I'm too shy. I don't do that. You can just have my hands for now. Yes, we'll do that then. And on the upside, because I've got my little character up on the stream, I just have to look over and I have a reference right there. I'm getting distracted for what you're supposed to be doing. I'm sorry, Marie. I mean, you can always get a sketchbook out. You can join us with the doodles. Do the doubles. We like doodling. I don't know if the mic's picking up the pen going across the page, but it's kind of satisfying. That's not looking nice, but it'll do. It makes it brighter. Unlike my brain. There you go. Oh! Oh well. Happy little accident. That's part of the design now. Oops. Ignore that. That never happened. Nope. Nope. La 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 la. Fine. I got ways to fix things. Need to kind of wait for that to dry before we go back into that. I should get a makeup wipe. I just punched the mic. It's really windy and cloudy today. I think it's gonna rain, but you're not sure. Well, if it does rain, what you should do is get a nice sketchbook, some candle lighting, and a cup of tea, and have a nice sit down and quiet 5 minutes to yourself. Always cheers me up. And you can just have a little bit of time just to... What I'm doing, so you guys can see, is I'm just using a makeup wipe to take the excess paint off my fingers. But yes. Having a cup of tea and relaxing. I'll put that over there. Probably shouldn't have my pens that close to the candle that I just punched. Oh well. It smells nice. Let's move on to this fellow. Now this guy, green ears and flowers. You know, let's give him teal ears so that we can use the green on the leaves. Maybe we will make this a pink cat mellow. I definitely know I'm going to have to shake up the pink and activate that one. I know I'm going to have to activate these two as well because I haven't used them yet. These are a fairly new gift from Zwei. I say new. He got them for me at Christmas time. I just procrastinate. Come on. Haha, there we go. Now it's activating. Whoop whoop. That's the sound of the pen working. Ooh, maybe we can use like a gold to do these little pieces that are in here. we go. I'm just pressing it down every so often to make sure there's plenty of acrylic flow, just so it doesn't dry up. Scritchy, scritchy, scritchy. Doodle, doodle, doodles. If I was a wiser woman, I would have like taken a page out of this book and done some tests to see what materials would work best in it. But I'm not a wiser woman.
That's why you're stuck with me.
Go. There we go. Here's a big cat mellow that'll have teal ears, flower crown, and gold. Let's make sure this is nice and filled in. I should also get some like chunky markers so I don't have to rip up the page as much. But alas, I don't think ahead. What the? Gonna doodle it this way. Do you guys like rainstorms? I quite do. I like rain. It's soothing. Here we go. Bop it that way. And bop it that way. Okay. We should also think about what colours we want to do those flowers in. They were meant to be roses. They look a bit more like hydrangeas. Here we go. And then once we're working on the ears, we'll give enough time for this area all to dry. A little bit at least. So that we can work on it without worry. Oh, we can highlight this one's face with the same same brain cell apparently. Beep boop. With the same gold that we use for some of these accents, so that might be cute. Rassle tassle tassle. Make the pens work. And another activation for us. Oh, there's the pen. It's activating. Da 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 da. One more for good luck. It's got paint in it. Whadoosh. Oh, that is a lovely colour. Alright there, Light. You're going to play along with us? Yeah, I'll probably have to do a few more of these. Oh, cat mellow time! Now the cat mellow's on screen! That's kind of cute colored together. What do you guys think? Do you like the pink with the teal? It's kind of a shame I can't put the music I'm listening to on stream. Just because I'm worried about copyright stuff. Because a good Fleetwood Mac song just came on. Although, to be fair, it's probably best I don't televise the song I'm listening to. For reasons. It is, I know, right? And this is nicely offset all the different colours we might put into these flowers and the golds. Oh, there's Andy. Yes. I'm fairly certain this is also the cat mellow that you suggested we make. If there's like any specific cat mellows you want me to draw in the future, let me know. And we can have some like more streams like this. Because I've got the mount now. And I figured out put my finger in the correct place so I can actually point at you guys. So I can actually draw more for you guys to see. And I've also managed to find out my old phone. That's why it's not right quality. My webcam, I tell you, is not a good quality. At least not for this. It's fine for like video calls. But most certainly not this. Right, this little mistake over here. We can go back in like this. Turn into a happy little accident. Potentially. Or not. Okay. It's just eating the paper. It's dry. There we go. That's not helping. That's fine. We'll leave that. What we can do, however, is give it a face. Yes, it is. It's a sleepy schmore cat, Mellow. Yes, the sleepy cat schmore. It's schmorsham. Though what we can do with this brown is go in and do that chocolate quickly. We're just giving this a little bit of time to dry. And that is a melted toasted marshmallow. Sleepy schmore, yes it is. And if anyone wants me to digitize any like specific design and throw in my Redbubble, I am more than happy to do so. And if I've got slots, I can potentially turn them into emotes. What I'll probably do for those in my Discord is if I do digitize them, I will make sure that they're like available for you guys to download if you want to print them off yourselves. Because I don't mind you guys doing that. I do mind like art thieves stealing it, but I'm fairly certain none of you guys are art thieves.
Plus, you never know who's watching. Dun dun dun!
Oh, but how you guys doing today? Oh. Yep. Speaking of not knowing who's gonna be watching, we just had another scam bot get caught. Well, probably not a scam bot, but at least a spam bot.
Thanks, Siri bot, protecting the viewers once again.
I need to make like an alert that my bot can do. That whenever Siri bot does that, it gets a head pat and announces that it has saved the day once again. That'd be so cute. Oh, you know what we could do? Oh, drop paint on my desk apparently. That's probably for when I accidentally ripped it out earlier. Make it gooey. Here we go.
Make it gooey.
The real scammers are the friends who the Scammer's Guardian. That's a thing, Guardian. Did you put your VOD back up? Why did you take your VOD down? Is that stuff you don't want us to see?
How are we meant to check the VOD if the VOD's not there? Eh?
I don't know if this is the correct color for graham crackers. We don't really have them in the UK. Oh, you're gonna fight me, Guardian? I'm not the one that took down my void, you are. Yeah, I'm calling you out. You're gonna be on Red Dead later. And if somehow no one knows, both Ruffles and Guardian are also streamers, and so is Dragon Queen. So if you haven't, go check them out. Oh, picture of you when you're in elementary school? Oh, that's so cute. You need to make sure you keep that safe, because those are, like, when you get older, those are so hard to find. Hada. Boodles is live? Oh! My brain was like, Boodles! Because you put Boodles! It lives. I'm dyslexic as fuck, my guy. Unfortunately, I miss Boodles. We need Boodles back. Within reason, as long as she's okay with that. You might use a Boodles mode. Ah. Guardian, you caused, like, false hope. How could you? I'm gonna go cry now. I've already cried, like, twice today. I don't need to cry a third time. Yo, I should turn on some music I can sing along to that all of yous will know. Okay, where's my... There it is. Let's put that on in my head, because I know I can sing along to a few of those. I guess you guys can also, like, guess which song it is. Put on your war paint. Or a brick tied to me that's dragging me down. Like a match and I'll burn you to the ground. There are jack-o'-lanterns in July, setting fire to the sky. They ain't holding a rising tide, so come on. Put on your war paint. Lost my heart, like stars and hope to die. Skin for scars and grace and lightning. We can take the world back from a heart attack. One maniac at a time, we will take it back. Rewind just on when you did not sound of that. It's alone to the beat of your heart. That's probably like terrible singing. I should probably shut up now. I say and then continue. Hada. Your cheeks are so chubby. Oh. Oh yeah, you should totally get one. I actually have a mini like a mementos book, but so far the only thing in there is photos from when Zwei, a friend, and I went to the Longest John's concert like a while back. Sorry, just having a quick little drink. They're getting rid of this flavor. This was on clearance. I love this flavor. They're getting rid of it. You get rid of Pepsi. I'll put that over there. Also, not sponsored or anything. I just miss the flavors. Right. I don't know what color to do the actual mellow on that one. But that is dry enough for us to doodle on. Oh, here's another one that needs activation. I'll let you guys pick. Should we make this another like white mellow, pink mellow, or like we've got all the colors here. We can make it like a yellow mellow, make it like a cohesive thing. Let me. You heart Vintimo? I bet you do. Just like our fellow Tenny. Ba 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 ba. Stabby, stabby, stab. Yeah? Ooh, that is solid. Yellow mellow has a nice ring to it. Kind of like a roasted marshmallow. Yeah? I'll let you choose from the lighter mellow or darker mellow. You can definitely see the colors a lot better on screen. So this one is lighter. This one is darker. I'll compare them to that one because this like orangey peachy shade is what is currently down here. And then depending on how well these turn out, I might make them digitally for people to have. Darker mellow? Darker mellow. Any other votes or just darker mellow? Yeah, I feel like we need a leaf down here. There we go. Maybe one over here. Like slightly peeking out. That's cute. Oops. Dark mellow, the evil version of Ruby. We could always make a dark mellow. Would you guys like a dark mellow on screen? Because I can design one. Like fully inverted as well. Let me figure out what inverted purple is. There we go. Okay. So I could probably just use this darker one. And then I can use black on the inner ears. And then with that, I can then use stuff like the silver to make the face in it. We can even give it a backstory, like it's all black because it was left in the fire too long. And now it wants revenge. Ooh, that'd be pretty cool. Let me throw some other colors onto this one. That would be nice and cohesive. We can put one of these in the middle. Need at least two other colors, methinks. Or should we? No. No, let's keep it semi-simple. There we go. Yep. I know this one's right next to the ear, so it blends in a bit. But we will do something to alter that. So I have this. And I need to activate this one. So we're going to biff the dark mallow today. I know after we finish with the mallow page, Dee wanted us to draw my character. So we can do the after. Okay, light, flicker, flicker. Why you flicker, flicker? Finding stuff that you totally forgot about? sometimes that's the best when you're just going through everything in the past and you find things. It's like, oh yeah, that was a thing. There we go. Do that. Yeah, let's use this one. If we don't like it, we can always paint over it again. There we go. So let's also use the light pink. Purple? That's purple. Do we have pink? Yeah, that's purple for a definite. Did I lose one? Yes, I did. It's over by the kitty cat. Let's actually use this one. That's interesting. That helps break that up a bit. So then instead of that, let's use this one on that darker pink. Actually, no. What I should do is use that green. That is cool. That might help break it up, makes it more interesting. And then we can use that lighter colour, go back in on top to give it a little bit more depth. That and go back in. Cover up some of that pink we put in that we don't really like anymore. There we go. And instead of us using the other pink anywhere else, should use it on this one. There we go. And we come in with our gold. Okay. What do we think of that? Here. Like darker yellow it was for our friend down here. We could probably use the peach to go back in to do that one's face as well. And then we need to draw the dark mellow. And then we need to come up with a backstory for it. There you go. Yeah, I'm gonna go ear by ear. There we go. Make sure that's all nice and in there. Sleepy, sleepy, cat mellow time. It's ready for bed. It kind of looks like it's a lemon. The lemon cat mellow s'more. Sleepy s'more is made of lemons. Do we think that one's probably like rose flavored? That one, I would say lavender, but I'm allergic. So, what other things are purple that we could say it is? I wonder what a lemon s'more would taste like. Like, would it complement lemon with the chocolate? Would it be a sweeter lemon? Like just a hint? Okay, getting there with this one. There you go. We are getting there. So what are you doodlebugs doing? Well, I know what Marie's doing. Bless her. She's cleaning. Hi, Zoe. How you doing? Okay, that's not gonna show up. But we could go back in with that gold we tried earlier. That works a bit better. Other than random doom scrolling, back to FF. Arr. Enjoy your Final Fantasy. Right. There we go. Oh, so cute. Maybe we could have this cat mellow slightly lined. There we go. Now, let us first off put this pencil back away. Come here. There we go. Boop. Back in you go. Little pencil. Ha ha. There we go. Good art, kitty. Now, back to the doodle bobs. So if you want the dark mellow to be more evil, we probably want it more goopy, because if it's been charred and it's melted, it wouldn't be 100% stable. Probably be wibbity wobbity woo. Angry eyebrows make everything more evil? They do. Here we go. This dark mellow gonna take over their world. I'm gonna fight back against it. Now the interesting thing is, I think, where did I put the black? Hiding. We're gonna want the silver. I think the highlight his ears also silver. I'm gonna do that now so I can actually see the lines. Here we go. There we are. Put that there, I think. Yeah, that's the black. So let's keep the silver because we'll want that in a minute. There we go. Try and give it a bit more droplets. Cause droopy ears for the charmello. Fear the charred mellow. This is what happens when your mellow gets too cooked. Turns evil and fights back. Let me not transfer that color everywhere. Here we go. Dun 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 dun. Fear the charred camello. It'll haunt your dreams and come after ye. There we go. Kind of colour over its face, but we can draw that back on. Here we go. Glory, live for the glory. Whoa, glory, glory. What dog? Sketchy, sketchy, sketch. So what was everyone's favorite subject growing up? I think you guys can guess which one's mine. Just clean off the tip a bit. Nobody likes a dirty tip. Makes it harder to draw. Okay, there we go. Tell you what, an ink wash might have done really well for this. But alas, I don't have any ink like that. I'm going to leave all those white spaces. Music here? Oh, can you hear it through my headphones? I should probably turn that down. Hi, Drippy. Except playtime. Oh, no fave subjects except for playtime? Not even art? Because I know you're into art. Oh, oh, that makes sense for you. The way you said music here, my brain was like, I'm very close to my mic. Can it pick up my headset? I can imagine that you really, really got into your music. And playtime was a good time. Obviously mine was art. I'm just waiting for that black to dry a little bit before I go back in, because otherwise it's gonna get extra fucked up. Okay, there we go. There we go. Bad back up. Oh. So we're drawing different cat mallows. Once this page dries a little bit, we'll flip over and draw my current character. But Guardian suggested a different cat mallows. So that one's our little bog standard cat mallow, the one that you always see on my channel. This one is a toasted cat mallow with calico markings. This one's a little flower cat mallow, hence his little flower crown, different colorations. This is a sleepy schmore cat mallow. You're so cute and you're so sleepy. This one's the dark mallow, raining vengeance for getting cooked for slightly too long. Just readjusting, cause my spinal cord hates me. Okay, let's see what's going on. Okay, just checking a few my messages. Need a clown mallow? Oh, we've got space down here. Let's draw that. Here we go. Let's get bug basic cat mallow in here. It has a giant honker of a nose, tiny eyes. Then we get there we go. Like a mullet type of hair. There we go. Nice quick little one. So, Robert of York. Yeah, let's go. Games. Battle. It's not so much indigo. So let's just use straight up purple. There we go. Clown mellow time. Probably make a little bit of a base on this guy. Classical white guy. There we go. Oh, no. Almost forgot the rest of his face. Let's make Sir Honkington the clown cat mellow. Here we are. Ruby, how you doing, Matt? Sleep. Oh, these are Posca paint pens. So they actually have like acrylic paint inside them. I've got the fine tip ones, the uni ones. But you can get them chunkier. You can even get in chisel tips. And they just really quick and easy. Like, I used to use acrylic paint quite a lot, but it's not always the most convenient. So having stuff like the Poscas, it's not the best with this paper because it admittedly is a cheap book, but that's because we saw it in a cheap store, and I was like, that's so cute, and so I was like, that's yours now. But I love it. I need to show you the book in a moment. I need to wait for that to dry. I need to finish this guy. Oh no, they're not chalk. So once they're fully dry, you see nothing comes up. If it was chalk, you would end up with like a little powdery stuff come up. Look at that cool, beautiful art. Thank you. I'm doing alright. I'm doing okay. And as you can see, my lip's doing a bit better, even though I've had 2 fillings. Right. Let's go activate some of these pens. So how you activate Poscas is literally you just press it down, hold it for a couple seconds, check it, press it down, and then you check it. Oh, it's still not coming through. That was a bugger. I'm going to pump it a little bit. Press it down, check it. There we go. Colours come through. There we go. Rub it. This paper is getting so shredded though. I think if we do like more detailed pieces, we're definitely going to have to switch out the medium. I should have done a tester patch before. You want a set now? Look for offers. So I know you can get them off of Amazon, but look for when they're on sale because they can be kind of pricey. Zwei was really smart about how he got them, and he managed to get them on offer. So I think all of these cost him like 30 quid. How was having a numb lip? It was alright. I bit it. Also, best stream idea ever. Just go ahead and you're loving it. Nice. I'm glad you are. I do need to make it in the future that I've got some like ambient background music for you guys, because especially if I like start hyper focusing, that's gonna be, I guess somewhat boring. But you just see me going, I'm doodling this now, and I'll just be silent for a little while. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. It's alive! Oh, not yellow. It goes orange, then yellow, brain. But yeah. You can somewhat get them to properly overlap. Like, if I had thicker paper, this would probably be turning out a lot better. Honestly, can't remember how much they cost. I know sets for, like, yeah. What a normal set costs, like, 20 quid for just, like, 6 of them. So, I know you got a really good deal on them. Just thinking, what colour should we put in the ears? So, rubber of York gained, basil in, vein. I know that's not indigo. I think that one's closer to indigo, so it should be that. There we go. This is a little fun idea. Clown mellow. Yeah. Hi, Mo. Oh, bacon egg sandwich mellow. You see a set of 20 here? Ooh. Honestly, they're actually pretty fun to use. If you want to get them, you can see, even though the paper is not holding up the best, that is still really good. And especially if you've got ones of varying tip sizes, it makes it a lot easier. But how you doing today, Mole? And back to the start. See if we can get a full rainbow going on. How many laps can we do? Guess we'll find out. Strawberry shortcake mellow? Okay, let me grab sticky notes. Oh, sticky note. Kiriyumi, give me your pen. What's alone? Which is improvement? That's fairly good. You can go forever. Right. We're gonna have so many different mallows. So we need a... Oh, goodbye, lid. Wherever the fluff you went. chat stop because I scrolled. There we go. Bacon egg sandwich, Marlo. Gonna lie down and try to sleep. No worries. Have a wonderful sleep, Drippy. And thank you for popping in. I appreciate you. Berry. Shortcake. There we go. Oh. I'm gonna put those ideas over there. I'll leave the pen with it so we can put more on it. Right here. This nightmare, I can't control myself. The world if you can see it, the darkest side of me. I know we never reach the animal I have become. We believe this ain't the real me. You'll stop? Oh, hatching egg mallow. That's really good for the springtime too. Ooh. There we go. Hatching egg mallow. That's written down on the idea list. That's what I'm doing. Green. Huzzah. Will we have enough space to put it all in? I think we might. Especially if I do a little sliver like that. Then this one like this. And then we can put the purple one on top. Yes. There we go. And then let's do it reverse order for these sides. Here we go. Lurk, enjoy your lurk. So Ruby, when you gonna make a gacha game involving gatmellows? Maybe sometime. Enjoy your lurk, Marie. Enjoy decluttering. Yours generally looks so cool and amazing. Thank you. You probably missed it earlier when I had mentioned that my plan is if I digitize these, I'll put them on the Discord so people can grab them, download them, use them as like wall art if people want. And I can also put them into the Redbubble shop if people want me to. That way, if you guys want them on, like, t-shirts, you can. And if there's, like, as Maul has given us so many ideas, any ideas you want seen turned into a cat mellow, that can also be done. And I should probably make, like, a cat mellow idea room on the Discord. That way, if you guys end up wanting to like give ideas and then we build them up for future streams, we can just fill the entire book with stuff like that, because this book is just for streaming. There we go. Go on, you get that in there. There we go. Yeah? Plus, then if I make like a special art room where I just post these up for you guys to grab, then you can grab them anytime, print them off, because I don't mind doing that for you guys. There we go. You can dab that off over there a moment. Have we had a thought process on what we want to do with this? Because we've got anything on this side of the screen, pretty much, that we can use. I can make it plain black if you want. I can use silver, gold, pinks. Obviously, you can't use white because we've used that as the base. What color? Maybe this color? That's a funky one. Have I activated you? No. Yes, you have been activated. I lie. Before I do any more, though, I'll wait for you guys to actually respond instead of just plodding along. So I will have some drinky drinks. Purple? Okay, light purple, dark purple. Gonna make army of cat mallows.
We will invade the world with cat mellows.
Candy's dragging you to eat something. Girl, go eat. You can't declutter anything without eating. Sounds like a good idea. Yeah, go eat, girl. Go have munch. We'll probably be back when you get back. If not, then I've probably raided into either Ruffles or Guardian, because I think Guardian's going to be on in like 35 minutes. I don't know how long we're going to be drawing. It sounds like we're going to be drawing for a while, though, because we've got a few more ideas to doodle. Yeah. Go eat, girl. You know, I'll do the darker purple, because we've got the lighter purple in there already. Here we go. Cat mellow. You got a s'more. That s'moresome. I need to find graham crackers and actually try s'mores. Actually, let's make that ear go like that. I think one of the best things about these paint pens is the fact you can layer them. Because you've seen a couple of times, like over here and just now, where I've gone, you know what? This colour needs to be here, and it goes straight on top. Let's go back in with white and red. Let's try and brush off some of this debris. Jeez. Can we darken this nose? Or brighten this nose, as it were? Not really. Oh well. We can do. Should have probably waited for that to dry, huh?
Now I have that.
But not to worry. All you do is da. And then it's all clean again. Let's neaten up this line. Oh, that's kind of cool. So they do somewhat blend a bit if you do them while they're wet. There we go. There we go. Now we have a little clown mellow. Put that back with the others. Smush, smush, smush. Tell you what, that candle actually smells quite nice. It's not strong, it's just like a hint of scent. And considering we've already been here for like an hour and a half actually, that has not burnt through very much, so good candle. And don't just randomly touch your candles. I've got extensions. I've got like a little bit of heat protection from touching it. Do not grab candles. That's a dumb idea. What am I doing with my life? I think that's a question we all ask daily. Let's go on to the next page. There has been a murder The clown has bled. The clown has murdered. Oh yeah, I haven't shown Matt the front of the book. So those that have come in recently, this is the front of the book. It's so cute and fluffy. But yes, alas, we need to be a bit more careful with these markers, I fear. Or what I can do is decapitate the cat again and get our pencils out. Come here, you buggers. These ones will need a bit more planning and for me to be better with my actual drawing skills. But it's fine. We can always grab the Poscas back out later. And these are just cheap ones from Poundland. Because sometimes... I know, right? It's from IKEA. Zwei got it for me. And it's actually pretty sturdy. It's got... They're just chunk everywhere. It's so cute. Bit of ASMR. But yeah. I kind of want to put googly eyes on it. Like, googly eyes just like that, where it's looking different directions. Got an idea from the front of the book. A donut cat mellow? Yes. Hi. Hey, can you draw the marionette from Mary Please cute book? I am not currently drawing, like, other people's characters at the minute. So today we're mainly drawing cat mellows, it seems. Cat mellow is the theme. But yeah, I tend not to, that red is bleeding everywhere. But I appreciate your suggestion. I might do different drawings in the future. It's smart. We're being spoiled in the stream. Still missing googly eyes. Yeah, we need to put googly eyes on. We haven't named this yet. We need to name him. Right. Right, Donut Cat Mellow. So I have a feeling this is going to be another page of cat mellows. Da da da, it's okay. No worries. And thank you for commenting. And welcome on in. Hopefully you like what you see. And we might be doing some more art streams in the future, because this is a cool vibe. Yeah, she's putting against Rotten Community poll for cat names. Oh, yeah. You're a mod. You can do that.
Can you please do that for me, Zwei? I love you.
I'll pay for dinner later. Do people want to like suggest names and then we put it into a poll? Because that could be quite interesting. Right, there's my pencil. Ha ha ha. Right. Bacon egg sandwich cat mellow. He didn't specify there had to be bread in the sandwich. So. Cat mellow that has been turned into a bacon egg sandwich. This is going to make people hungry. A dangerous thing to say, but sure, you'll try and work it out. Thank you. Yes, some name suggestions could be good, and then we can poll here. Yes. So if anyone has any ideas for what we should call Art Kitty, container of supplies, feel free to tell us. And in the future, we'll get some googly eyes. Oh, I could get the massive googly eyes. Kind of reminds me of the repo thing, like... It actually takes a bit. I swear I'm an adult. Pet, 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 pet. Right. let's... I'm doing British bacon, so it comes in like rashes instead of streakies. Like that. There we go. And then it's like dripping out the eggies. And then we have like the... This can be like a fat part and then a streak across here. It does give repo bots. I know, right? I know, right? Next, is you gonna spoil us with? I don't know. Who knows? It does. Is it the kitty repo of art? Let me have a bit more zippy sips. I'm probably not going to draw on the back of these pages because, as you can see, they're pretty thin.
And I do not trust it.
There we go. I feel a bit bad for this one. This poor cat Mallow. I think I have blue tack in here. My blue tack went walkies, and yes, I'm saying blue tack. Oh, I should put that there.
Good old pencil sharpener.
For the simple fact that blue tack is really good for lifting up some of your sketch. But we'll just have to go with the old-fashioned rubber. Doing a erasing. There is logic. Bear with me. Because I have drawn hard enough that there is still faint outlines. Okay, so I've done a faint erasing, so you can still see the cat Mallow there. At least I can you guys? Oh, don't let me have a gander. Yeah, you guys can faintly see it. Oh, what I would suggest, since the pages are thin, place cardboard. So that is true, but it would still not help me from actually being able to draw on that side of the page. So we're only going to be drawing on this page. Because if I start drawing on here, it will bleed through and affect what's already there.
Well, yes.
It is a wise idea.
I'm just not smart.
So that looks like a good toasty bacon color. Let me shuffle that so I can see what we're working with. That'd be good. Let's give it a golden yolk. Quite nice colour theme going on here. We've got white, but that's probably not going to show up very well. You know, let's use this peachy colour. Maybe. Actually, let's use this yellow to highlight some of that. Although that would be a nice colour for some of those fats. Or embrace the colours mixing and then lean into the happy little accidents. We can make a little happy accident down here.
Ooh.
Yeah. What I'm doing is quickly adding in the veins of fat to our bacon. And maybe there's like a fat around this part of that bacon. Then what I can go in with this darker red. Yeah, that'll work. This will be our bacon. go. I do like bacon. Just watching Bob Ross early this morning. It's fine. Some of us might not be happy, but we're all accidents. And we all came out beautifully. At least majority of us accidents.
We're just happy little accidents.
Ha da 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 da. Bacon. Bacon. Let's highlight some of this a little bit. He's really calming and kind of nice to fall asleep to. He is. I think he uses oil colors. I should at some point try to use oil colors. That might be an interesting stream. Like first time oil painting. There we go. Use this to slightly shade the eggy before we use. Let's go with this bright one. Okay, do that. Darken it up slightly. I might go back in with a pencil after. Try to follow his videos and you realize he's a painting machine. He is. He is literally a painting master. Now let's darken up some of this bacon. Just so it doesn't blend in as much. There we go. Make it a little bit darker. And then use this to lighten up our yolk a little bit. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to add in defined lines with this one. And what color? No, let's use this one.
To make it like a toasty bun.
And then before we continue on with that, but never actually watched Bob Ross. I think you might enjoy him. He's a very calming painter. May he rest in peace, bless him. But he's definitely a good watch. I think it's a sad fact, yes, definitely, that most artists never get realized during their actual lifetimes. I don't know what to think about the colors on this one. Okay, those eyes are way too red in my opinion. Can I have a more, like, brownie brown? Now I'll just go back over with black. Goes down, down, down. Get me down, down, down. Heart's beating faster, I'm time to realize, and I go around now. I'm so I'm falling. Now because I'm falling, you realize you're running. This looks cursed. Let's give him little fatty ears. Look what you have done, Mole. What is this? Mole, what have you done? Right, let's go over some of this with our pencil. Because that might help save it a little bit, give it some definition. And I don't mind if it's sketchy or not, because we're just doing it quick, simple, and chill. Should I make like a random tutorial on how to draw a cat mellow? It feels really simple. Here we go. Oops. Oh well, that's why we use a mechanical pencil. I say, and then it breaks again? There we go. There's some more. How did I get that on me? That's more paint. I swear, whenever you work with materials that are like those paints, the number one question is, how did that get on me? How did that get over there? Why is there paint in my hair? There we go. Yeah, there we go. And that is a bacon and eggy mallow, apparently. Let's look at our list. Let me pull up strawberry shortcake reference, because I kind of want to make... That could be really, really cute. Oh, let me see. Ooh, yep. That's gonna be like another split mallow design.
Sippy, sippy.
I actually think the Poscas would probably be better for this. But with all the artists, I am just very well practiced. And as you can probably tell by how unrefined that is, I'm not taking my time and going in with them properly. I could 100%, like, I've got paper that I can quite easily get out for us to do like a masterpiece with, but I'm not going to do that.
I don't have the time or patience.
You know, let's use that one. Strawberry shortcake. Let's use that for the cake bit. Let me look. Do we think... No. I tend to use a lot of lighter pinks when it comes to strawberry. Those will look better together. Alright, what do we think? Do we want to go with the red or bright pink for strawberries? Because I know traditionally strawberries are red, but with art you can be a bit more creative and use like a pink for it. How do we want our strawberry shortcake? Put that down. Yeah, why you guys choose? I'm going to run away like Zoidberg and nip to the lavatory. Let me know when chat. I'll see you in a moment.
Hello, I doth return.
Pink, but the red looks good with 3 basic colours. You know, we could always draw 2.
We can draw 2. Now I'm gonna get mellow.
Let's draw. Ooh, I have an idea. Two cat mellows up against each other. Should also put some more music on for myself. No, don't put that song on. The song on for me anyway. Here we go, some cute little cat mellows cuddling together. There we go. Here we go. There we go. Let's do this way. And yes, I could put something in between, but I'm a lazy bitch. There we go. Da, da, da. little doodles. I think this is the best thing about coming on stream with you guys to do drawings is we come up with some random stuff sometimes. Trying not to rip up the paper. Here we go. And this guy has like strawberry cream on his head. Hot-da. What are we thinking? Here we go. Maybe this one has pink inner ears though. There we go. Actually, before we do any of that, ooh, that one's got colour on the tip. There we go. Just a little bit of cleaning. By the way, that's not the recommended way of doing that because that was a makeup wipe. If you had like kitchen roll, that would be even better to use. Just bear in mind, using makeup wipes can compromise your art supplies. I just wanted to check something that I was like, I should lean forward. I should not lean forward. That would dox me a little bit. Well, not dox me, but... Okay, let's...
Make sure this one has its feeling as well.
Yeah, I did miss a little bit. I just leant like around the camera. There we go.
We're getting there.
Let's use that to wipe off that piece so it's not getting stuck to the nib. So this one has inner ears like that. But then this one over here is actually cake. And not just like a strawberry cake.
Here we go.
So I might put this one in the shop so I can buy it for myself. Because this is kind of cute. What do you guys think? Little strawberry shortcake lovers. Candy has come back with breakfast. Welcome back, Candy. What noms do you guys have? Do you have an egg and bacon mallow? Here we are. And it could be fake bakey. We don't judge on people's preferences or dietary requirements. Once knew a lad back in high school, and he was vegetarian, not vegan, because it wasn't as well known back then. I'm old. I know, Matt, right? But I was old. But he actually had an allergy to meat proteins. So he literally could not have anything to do with meat. I was like, people don't understand that. I was like, oh, you're doing it for a trend. No, people have allergies. Right. I think I will get the green out so we can make that leaf look so cute. But before we do that, let's quickly... Scrambled egg, cheese, bacon, breakfast sausage, and a bagel. Oh, that sounds yummy, Marie. You got enough for the class? Do you wanna share? Was Candy kind enough to? Are you guys gonna share? You gonna give us your munchies? A little bit of. This is why I'm fat. Ooh, I like apple juice too. I'm just imagining him at some point. He's gonna bring you a banana. And you're gonna just be like, no, and slap him like, no bananas. No little bananas. Banana, banana. Oh, this is so cute. What are we thinking? He only made enough for you since he ate already because he was up early in the morning. Oh, very considerate though. Yep, let's use this. No, I'll temporarily do it like that. I might go back in with the red for her face. Or its face, even. There we go. Yeah, I think red might look better on that one's face. Yes, there we are. And of course, we can't forget the dotties. Yeah, I quite like that. That's a good one. We might turn that one into a sticker. I kind of want that sticker. There we go. They would. If you want them as a tattoo, you have permission to take this art to a tattoo artist. I will make better copies digitally that will again be on our Discord. So if you wanted to do that, you can. Alright. I'm not going to tighten that one's head because we might want other colours. Because now we're doing hatching egg mellow. Let's do that one here. That's a bit close to the edge, actually. Oh, no ads! Let me... Let me do a thing. There we go. There we go. There we go. Get that all sorted out. I think I actually have a better eraser in here.
I do.
Anyway, let's get her out of that darn ad dimension. We are. Let's redraw our hat slightly more over this way. No worries. There we go. Here we go. Give a bit more direction to those eyes. I feel like this is like a very Easter themed one. Ooh. I have an idea. Thanks. I'm literally just drawing the first thing that's coming into my head. Spring is almost over. You're not ready for summer? I know. I'm contemplating getting Zwei and I some like aircon for this flat because it keeps the temperature. Thing is, we're gamers, so not only will it be hot from the weather, but it's also going to be hot because we game. We're going to be so naffed. Ooh, you know what? That one. So put some white in its ears. And what we can do is this. Yeah, I think that's a good color combo.
What you got mellow time?
Meow meow, mofo. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna be interesting, very setty with that heat. Yes. Hopefully the Comic-Con won't be too hot. Oh, can you imagine us all just melting at the Comic-Con? There's gonna be so many people there. Okay. I'm not gonna leave this as a plain shell. I'm thinking of putting a pattern on it. Yep, somewhere's gonna have an interest. Yeah. Especially as it keeps randomly raining. Like, if it rains and then heat wave and then rains again, then another heat wave, it's gonna be so muggy. This is a very weird way of me colouring in, by the way. This is not efficient in any way. Lucky you're okay working heat unless you're working out or lifting heavy. That's not too bad then. Oh, you'll be so proud, Matt. I have access to my work gym now. I can start working out at the gym once my weight loss classes are over. I'm not starting beforehand because I will wear myself out.
The last thing you need is a tired me, because then I get extra cranky.
What to go with? What to go with? Now that would be too bright. Let's go with dark purple, shall we? What we can do. There we go. There we go. That one. And go back in with the white after. Have it as a little bit. Duh. Tips. The heat does irritate a lot of people really quick. If you ever want tips, let me know. But the main thing in the gym is have fun with it and don't overdo it. Yes, they've got a variety of equipment there, and I think I'll be able to do a good workout. I used to work out theoretically, kinda. Gymnastics is a thing. Ooh, the last one's donut cap mellow. Like, this is going to be the exception for me drawing on that other page. But yeah, I know people that like that. I throw chocolate at them and hide. Yes. You should always hide when someone is angry. Yep, I think this is another good use of this color. This is kind of like a good cake color. It's not showing up this quite the same. I'll probably have to like adjust the camera in the future. Me, it's gonna say something, but you're deciding to be innocent. It's icing, Matt. It's icing. We are no bad, Matt. Don't make me get Ockham to spray you with her spritz bottle. Because I ain't got one. So I have to get Ockham to use her spritz bottle. But bad, Matt. No. We've got that red from the other page. We can incorporate that somehow. With the exception of that one, I guess that one is pretty much like a cakey theme to this page. No, please no spritz. I might spritz you. Depends. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. You know, I guess with the face I gave this one, it really doesn't help. But how else are you gonna feel if you've got like a giant hole in you? You're not gonna feel the greatest. Okay. Do we have any more ideas for what you want me to draw this session? Because it might be a good wrapping up time for me soon. After we do the donut, if you guys don't have any Catmallow ideas. And then I will set up another stream at some point to do the idea of my actual current character. So that we can draw her at a later date. There we go. Let's go with pink frosting. Because that kind of matches the rest of the page. And then we can put sprinkles on her. It's not a donut without sprinkles. Well, it's still a donut, but you get what I mean. Gonna sprinkle. Here we go. Yeah, even though this isn't like the best way of drawing on this page, I kind of prefer it over the pencil. And I have got an idea for what I can do for the other main parts of this cat mellow. I'm thinking gold might be a good option. We can be. You know, it might be a bit awkward, but I could always see about, like, when Zoe and I go on, like, holidays, doing those as drawing stream times. So that way you guys aren't, like, always missing out whenever we bugger off somewhere. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to set up for this first time that we were away. But in the future, maybe. Figure something out. Hold on. Especially as with this kind of setup, I can actually use the camera as the mic. It probably won't be the same quality as me using my gaming mic, but travel setup. And then all we would really need to do is our travel kitty cat that we need name suggestions for. And one or two of our pencil cases on our book and our headlight setup. This paint is not flowing as free as I would like it to be. I'm just gonna move you guys closer. I know the arm's probably in view, but oh well. We're doodling here. Yeah, that's not the smoothest application. Oh well.
Donuts.
That might be another reason why. It's because it's sticking. Yeah.
Yeah, all the art? Yeah.
I think after this one, we might call it though. Who would you guys prefer us to raid? Should we raid Ruffles or should we raid Guardian? I think they're both playing Red Dead. I think that's as... yeah, without eating through the paper, that's as smooth as that pink's going to be for now. Hi, Pyro! Sundays, you're off Twitch? Sundays are my off day on Twitch. Nice. Hope you're well, having a great stream day. We are. We've had two fillings today in the dentist. And we've just done some drawings, which before we finish off this, I will show you a bit more. So at the start, this is our fluffy book. And it's so cute. And then at the start of the stream, we drew our cat mellow, our toasty calico, a flower mellow,
The dark mellow who've toasted us.
who got charred, the sleepy schmore, and the clown mellow. And then since then, we had a few suggestions, as the sticky note says. All these came from Maul. Well, except for this one. This one came from Marie. So this is the egg and bacon mallow. This is the strawberry shortcake mallows. That's an egg hatch mallow. And this is a donut mallow. Let's give it a couple of darker sprinkles. Like that. Let's give it some red sprinkles. Go. Yeah, we'll go. Let's go with some teal sprinkles. There we go. And we can grab out some other ones. Let's go purple, light purple. There we go. And maybe we need to go down. Okay, you're back from watching Guardian. I was just asking, after we're doing this mallow, we're thinking of raiding out. Would you guys prefer Ruffles or Guardian? There we go. Maybe. Nice. Yellow. Guardian's going hunting. We can go and watch Guardian for a little bit after this then. Get you guys more awake after chilled vibes over here. We can go there and have some violence. We like violence, don't we, guys? But we're just finished in-game, not in real life. Hey, I never said it was in real life. You had to clarify. I assumed it was game. Here we go. Da, 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 da. Okay. Can we get a bit better? Not really. Oh well. Huh? There we go. Yeah. Imagine Marie outside Guardian's window. Yeah, she's just watching him casually. It's like, living the walls. I feel like we had this talk back in October, November time when we were playing Phasmophobia. I think it was on Tanglewood, the old Tanglewood map. And we were like hanging about in the kitchen, saying about how Marie stalks Guardian, that she's always either outside or in his walls. And Guardian's like, no, I have really thin walls. She wouldn't be able to live there. And we're like, you'll never know where Marie is. Sorry. My brain just remembered random. Where did it go? It's so cute. I don't know where the lid for this went. It went flying across the room somewhere. Yeah, it was you. Oh, jeez, that was like 6-7 months. Oh, I said the word. Never mind, I said it now. It was about 6 or 7 months ago. I bet you guys are gonna clip that and send it to Swooze. Hotter. Right.
And that will conclude today's stream.
Thank you for joining me. And I'll make a little suggestion channel. So if you guys want different cat mellows, we can draw the different cat mellows. I'll also send pictures of these in the Discord for you guys, so you can see what currently is there. If you want any of my stickers, let me know. My hair is there. Ignore that. Definitely gonna tell them about that. Darn you. You inadvertently got me to say it. But look, Mary, you have a donut.
It's adorable.
But alas. Yeah, I'll take pictures of these. I'll make digital copies, so if you guys want to do anything with them, feel free to do so. I'll close that because I don't need music on my side now. There we go. I'll conclude by blowing out our overpriced candle. But thank you all for joining me. Gonna turn off YouTube now. Night night YouTube.